Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of Delicious in Dungeon. Yeah, so last episode, we learned a little bit more about Senshi's pastime of farming using golems. Not farming in an XP sense, farming, like literally farming. So we had that, we had some fun there, and then we got introduced to the orcs, and got some interesting tad bit of lore there as far as why they were pushed down into the caves. Seems like creatures have been, especially them, have been migrating up due to the dragon, essentially causing a rampage down lower and possibly even moving up itself. So it seems like they're probably getting pretty close to the red dragon and hopefully can save his sister. I'd like to learn more about his sister. That'd be fun. See what kind of dynamic her and Laos have. But yeah, so they're probably getting close. I imagine within the next few episodes we might be seeing the dragon here soon, is at least my assumption. So yeah, so let's see what's next. They're going to move a floor lower, so yeah, let's see it. Okay, so they're outside of the dungeon then. Got a full... Is that a kobold or just a dog guy? A dog human or whatever. Yeah, lower cuts. That would make sense. You'd get lower cuts. So you'd try to do the bare minimum of having a party. Like party size. Fair enough. Huh. I wonder if we're going to follow these guys like quite a bit, or if it's just like a one-off thing. It'd be kind of cool to see what some of the other adventurers are doing. You gotta learn how to cook monsters. Live off the land. I like his armor set. It looks cool. Yeah, I mean, if we go off of what they're talking about, it's that creatures are moving up. There we are. I was thinking there for a second that it was a trap, like they were going to get cursed or something. Going off D&D logic, like, that's the most dangerous crap ever, is curses and traps. I like the way this character looks. He just looks cool. Oh. Was it a trap? Are they dead or just unconscious? Yeah, they're assuming they're dead. Yeah, it's gotta be cursed. Just like a... Yeah, you can't trust this crap. You can't trust, like, everything you touch. Oh. What an interesting enemy. That's so cool. What does it do, though? She's gonna lose it. She take. Oh, flashbanged it. Yeah, he's gonna keep that his sword secret. Don't tell me they're gonna try and cook him. Yeah, but how are you going to tell if they're done right? Well, I guess it don't matter. They're bugs. But I was like, how do you tell if they're cooked well enough? Because they're literally like eat coins and jewels. Yeah, I've never ate bugs. Probably never will. Bug snacks. Yeah. I know it's that way with fish. Like, when you can actually tell when out fishing, like what's a planted fish and what's like a natural wild fish, right? At least in our area, I've it's actually quite easy to tell that actually. I wonder if it's like a natural enemy. Like the mollusks and the bugs are like natural enemies, so it freaks out. It's kind of like a sting from Lord of the Rings, right? Like it alerts you when orcs are nearby. They throw out real treasure. Yeah, you should have asked that question before throwing it out. Ghosts. Yeah. So she was like a cleric that could deal with undead probably pretty easily. That's like her specialty. Yeah. Yeah, you can't fight him. Wonder if they're following the same logic as like D&D. If they're like magic, I believe, if I remember right, magic's somewhat effective. Awesome. Yeah, I want to get more of her. Huh. So they go and possess their bodies and turn them into zombies. I wonder if that happens if it's too late, like they can't be revived at that point. She hugs them. So she's not necessarily a cleric. I mean, she could be, but they're acting like she's just a mage that is really nice. There's no way you're gonna do it, Marcel. I'm surprised Laos hasn't been going crazy about eating these zombies and finding a way to cook up ghosts. Knowing him, like, logic don't matter. So is he gonna, like, mix it all into some sort of, like, holy concoction? He's gonna solve the situation through cooking. Holy water. We don't even know if this will work. He's just assuming. Oh, so the ghosts were doing that. Maybe dip your swords in it or something. Yeah. You guys gotta carry this. Find ways to carry the slack. Yeah, it looks like it was getting more and more frozen. Might be. It's now holy slush now. Oh, God. They're gonna eat it. That's sorbet. Oh, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Yeah, they're at the point now they don't care anymore. They're just like, oh, okay, we'll just eat it. Whatever disgusting thing you say's in it, well, whatever. even said she can't defend him. Awesome. At least we got an idea of what her personality was like. Okay, so that was episode 5 of Delicious in Dungeon. That was a fun one. The big thing is we got to learn a little bit more about Phelan, her personality, what she was like. I was thinking that she was like a straight-up cleric, and maybe not. Maybe that's not necessarily a thing in here, in this universe. I'm not sure. But at least we do know she's a magic user, and she's a very gentle person. So, very similar to a cleric, right? So, awesome stuff. She apparently is a pretty powerful mage that seems to have good experience at dealing with undead, right? So, and she did things like wards. That's why I lean towards she's essentially a cleric, right? Because that's really their whole shtick, So, so we got to learn about her a little bit. Interesting stuff. We met that party at the very start who got beat by the bugs. I wonder if they're gone for good or if they're going to come back again later. They left them off to the side and they dealt with the ghosts, and the ghosts aren't going to take control of their bodies. Or I hope so. I hope they they're not dead for good. They seem to be pretty nice people, so hopefully we get to see more of them in the future if they survived. I hope they did, but awesome. Well, this was a pretty good one. So they made bug candy stuff that they ate, and then beat up some ghosts with holy water in a jar, and it froze it because the ghosts are cold, right? And it became sorbet. Come on. The creativity, the author or mangaka... Well, I think was it a light novel first or a manga first? I can't remember. I'm just going to say a mangaka. The mangaka, she seems to be quite creative with how the different types of food you can create with these different monsters. Even with the monsters themselves, a couple episodes ago with the mollusks that control the armor. That's a unique concept, never heard of. I've never heard of like jewels that are bugs. I've never heard of that concept. I remember when I watched the first Mummy movie. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the old Mummy movie. There was the gold scarabs and stuff that they would dig out of the walls, and those things ended up being the most terrifying thing in that series. That's what this kind of reminded me of, was the Mummy movie with those golden scarabs that you think are golden things that you're prying off the wall, and then they dig into your skin and eat you. It's creepy crap. If you guys have a problem with bugs, that's one to probably avoid, because those things are the most terrifying thing about that movie. So, but anyway, yeah, that was fun. I like the concept of the bug fake jewels and whatnot. I'm telling you, man, when you're in a fantasy setting like this, traps and curses and things like that, mimics, those are the things you gotta watch out for, not the big dragons and shit. It's the traps. They're gonna get you 9 times out of 10. But anyway, it was a good episode. Can't wait to see what's next. I imagine they're getting close. I just feel like we're mentioning more about Phelan. The orcs last episode mentioned the dragon was on the, pushed them out of their floor. So I imagine they're probably getting pretty close. So awesome. Well, we'll have to see. But until next time, we'll see ya.